Ibrahim Traore has suffered many coup attempts. The recent one was from the Western elites. The coup was meant to break him. The accusations were designed to isolate him. But instead, they did something no one expected. They made him stronger. Burkina Faso's young revolutionary leader, Captain Ibrahim Traore, wasn't supposed to survive this storm. Not after the failed coup. Not after the West's cold shoulder. And definitely not after global powers tried to box him into submission. But instead of folding, he rose. And so did Burkina Faso. Today, a quiet revolution is underway. Not on the battlefield, but in the world of diplomacy. From Havana to Copenhagen, nations are returning, not to save Burkina Faso, but to stand beside it. This is not just a shift in foreign policy. It's a seismic reordering of respect, sovereignty, and self-determination. And in the heart of it all stands Traoré. In August 2024, Denmark announced it would close its embassy in Burkina Faso. On paper, it looked like logistics. Behind closed doors? A message. Western nations, rattled by Burkina Faso's pivot toward new partners like Russia and China, pulled back. They framed it as caution, but it was really pressure. A diplomatic Cold War was in motion, and Denmark chose a side. But something unexpected happened. Burkina Faso didn't cave. Traoré stood firm. Months passed. The embassy? Never closed. The diplomats? Still on the ground. And after the failed coup in Ouagadougou, Denmark came knocking again. The Danish delegation praised nearly 4 decades of friendship, quietly reversing course. "We are a small country that also makes sovereign decisions," said Danish Representative Nygaard Markussen, in a rare moment of diplomatic humility. Behind that statement lies a larger truth. Denmark realized it could not afford to lose a friend like Burkina Faso. Not now. Not in this new Africa. While the West hesitated, Cuba never blinked. For nearly 50 years, Cuba and Burkina Faso have stood shoulder to shoulder, not just as diplomatic allies, but as brothers in the struggle. Their connection is rooted in the same fire that fueled Thomas Sankara and Fidel Castro. Their meeting wasn't a mere formality. It was a reunion of revolutionaries. Together, they celebrated not just old friendships, but future projects, new initiatives in education, healthcare, and regional development. In September 2024, a groundbreaking tripartite agreement was born. Cuba, Burkina Faso, and Luxembourg joined hands. The mission? Cuba brings technical expertise. Luxembourg provides funding. Burkina Faso determines what's needed, where, and how. From training doctors to building rural health systems, Cuba's presence in Burkina Faso isn't symbolic, it's transformative. Before we proceed, here is a reminder to like this video, drop a comment and subscribe to our channel so that you can get more videos like this. Traoré has never asked for permission. And he's made it clear, Burkina Faso will not be treated like a child at the global table. Countries that once looked down are now looking eye to eye. Germany, once quick to condemn Traoré, is back at the table. So is Denmark. Why? Because they're starting to understand. Africa is rising. Burkina Faso is no longer a pawn. And Traoré is not for sale. In the words of Germany's own development minister, "We must face reality. Most of the world's population lives under non-democratic regimes. We have no choice but to engage." Translation? The West is no longer in control. And as for the United States, its decades-long sanctions on Cuba, despite 31 UN resolutions against them, only highlight the hypocrisy Traoré is fighting against. Sovereignty, not subjugation. Respect, not rhetoric. Burkina Faso isn't just reclaiming its dignity. It's building its future, with real partners. Thanks to Cuba's support. Hundreds of Burkina doctors are being trained. Medical outreach programs are reaching rural areas. New educational collaborations are underway. And the economic benefits are just beginning. With Cuban expertise and Luxembourgian funding, development is happening on Burkina Faso's terms, not through handouts, but through cooperation. From betrayal to boldness, from exile to empowerment, Burkina Faso's journey has defied expectations. Denmark once walked away, now it knocks politely. Germany once issued ultimatums, now it seeks dialogue. Cuba? It never left. This is more than a diplomatic shift. This is a revolution in how Africa is viewed, and how Africa views itself. Traoré's message is simple but powerful. Treat us as equals, or be left behind. And now, the world is beginning to listen.